Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics and the San Diego Padres.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Padres.
And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Lucas Giolito. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get started. Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit.
Number 26, Carlos Cortez.
And we're underway from San Diego.
Yeah.
Giolito, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, no.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-1. To the right side. Tatis to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Man at first with one gone. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball.
Langoliers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. The 2-1. And downstairs.
Too low.
There's a strike. Rooker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Foul ball there.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game time.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He leaves the yard to right. The Athletics score first. It's 3-0. Zach Geller in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul out of play.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next up for the A's, Henry Bolte. Slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in San Diego, and pitching in this one for the A's, JT Ginn. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. So 2 strikes on Tatis.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Batting fourth.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
And that's through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Petco Park, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One up, one down. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Up next for the A's,
and now the DH, Carlos Cortez. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1. Aye.
Two down, nobody on. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Bolte should have this one. One away. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Merrill.
Ha! Ball.
Tap to first, but it kicks foul.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Ty France.
No, that's a ball. No, that's a ball.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
A little bit low. Ball three. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Gets down, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eight.
Freddie Fermin digs in now.
High.
Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Struck him out looking. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
That's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
is downstairs. That one
Ball
misses,
four, outside.
so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Langoliers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Check swing called strike, and it's 1-1. Well struck left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rooker in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 0-1 down. To third might be two. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Sungmun Song. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. But the big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That missed by a lot. Ball two. Way out front for strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. That's to third. Geloff on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
Andujar.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Padres.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, no.
On the ground right side. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill under this one. And there's one down. Next to hit, Zach Geloff. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Geloff.
Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 33, Henry.
So up next, Henry Bolte.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 22.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Not in time. He's safe.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Darryl Hernandez, the next to hit. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cortez in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball, no.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, but he's in there easily.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead, and sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
And that is that. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the
Nick
Padres,
Castellanos at the plate
the
now.
right fielder,
Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Castellanos.
Ball, that's down.
And there's a foul ball. The Padres down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 3. Line drive, base hit right field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a ball. Quick toss to first. Castellanos back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw.
There, he's safe.
Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
4,
in for San Diego, Ty France. A single his first time. Pitch misses there.
Down.
Ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
No, off
you
the
got to look
plate.
for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here we go, Ty. Popped in the air. Left field. Soderstrom settles under this one and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Sungmun Song. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the mound to
number
start the 5th. Yuki Matsui.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hurts leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. 1 gone here.
Up next for the A's.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the A's.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now to start the bottom of the
Number
5th and
50,
taking over on the
Jack
mound, number 50.
Perkins.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park.
The second
Not an easy guy to take deep.
Junior.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Good job to fight that one off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him. One down.
Up next for the
So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Oi.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The Athletics leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Bolte gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat, 1 for 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Gavin Sheets.
Two down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way.
No.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, top 6. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit.
Ball 1. High.
Outside with a breaking ball. And it's fouled away. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's one away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff.
The third baseman, Zach Geloff.
And that one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound,
40,
Jason Adams.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Bolte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill under it. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And Manny gets a piece. That one hammered center field. Back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Next to hit, Nick Castellanos.
Yeah.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's one away. So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Padres.
Now the catcher up to hit, Freddie Fermin.
Ball.
Merrill off of first with 2 away.
Hard one.
That one well upstairs. 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
Ball one, no strikes. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2. That one missed. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a payoff pitch.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. McNeil thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez.
Ball.
Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cortez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Song throws to first in time.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the
Padres,
lefty in this spot,
58,
Wandy Peralta.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Hurts in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
We're
Athletics,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
46,
bottom of the 7th. Luis Medina.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Song leading things off. It takes a strike.
Ball. No.
That clips the corner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Tatis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Hard liner. And this one could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Way at the plate. Save. And it's a 1-run ball game. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 3. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Sheets wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. But the game is tied as the run comes in. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Dives and he can't hang on. The flip, what a play, inning over. We're at the top of the eighth, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone. And they grab the lead in the eighth. It's 6-5. One down. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. A's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the eighth.
Ball one.
There's a strike. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right side. Castellanos on his way over. And there are 2 outs.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres,
number 56,
Jeremiah Estrada.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Geloff, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses inside. And a full count now. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Petco Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Nick Castellanos digs in now.
Castellanos.
Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 2.
That's outside. Full count now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
France, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. The A's trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. On the ground out to short. Long throw to first.
You're out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, all set to start the 9th in this one. Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
Ball 1. Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the A's, Jeff McNeil. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 2-0.
Hee-haw!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Darrell Hernandez.
Ball 1 up.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one way inside. In the air out to center. Dives and it gets by. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Now pitching for the
We're
A's,
back, and on the mound is the closer, Joel Kuhnel.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Fermin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One-run game, bottom 9. In the air, left field, Soderstrom racing towards the line. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now here is Sung-Mun Song.
Not shortstop, Sung-Mun Song.
That's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Last chance for the Padres. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 4 with a double.
Junior.
Inside.
2 down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
They're down to their final strike. Out to short. A sliding play at short. Fires to first, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Called strike right there.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The 0-1 just missed.
Inside.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. The underhand flip. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.